Everyone has heard about some Oscar controversy before, like Green Book winning Best Picture, or La La Land and Moonlight's win mix-up. And that's been great and all, but that's been told so many times. So here's one that's really interesting to me. Back in 1986, the Best Foreign Language Film caused a stir when there was a notable snub in the category, that being Akira Kurosawa's critically acclaimed film, Ran. The Japan Movie Producers Association, an organization that consists of the 5 major Japanese film production companies and the ones who choose which film to submit to the Academy, didn't choose Ran as its official pick. Instead, it chose Shinjo Ito's Grey Sunset, a film about a college professor being fired over his Alzheimer's disease and is being looked after by his family. Japan's choice to choose a film that, in the grand scheme, feels tame compared to, well, Ran. But once you know the drama behind the scenes, it starts to make sense. One of the leading members and considered to have the most power in the Japanese industry at the time was Shigeru Okada. He was the head of Toei, the same company that helped distribute Grey Sunset. Additionally, whilst the committee had 3 films that were up for submission, Ran was not one of them. As it turns out, the co-producer of the film, Masato Hara, wanted to push the deadline of the submission so he could try and submit it to represent France instead. The committee refused the extension and Ran was completely left out. It's also evident that the Japanese industry and audience weren't connected with Ran. Its local box office was relatively average compared to other films that grossed way more around that time. Additionally, when it came time for the awards of the Japanese Academy, Japan's equivalent to the Oscars, Ran was completely snubbed off Best Director and Best Film, and in the end, Grey Sunset took home the top prize. All things were leading to Grey Sunset to do well during the Oscars circuit, and Ran's hope of getting an Oscar nod became slim. What I don't think the committee anticipated was how largely popular Ran was internationally. Outside of Japan, it was critically beloved, and the producers ended up submitting the film in the regular categories, which turned out to be a great decision, as it received 4 nominations, including Kurosawa's one and only Best Director nod, and winning 1 award for Best Costume Design to Imawada. As for Grey Sunset, it did not receive an Oscar nomination for Best Foreign Language Film. And as decades go by, Grey Sunset is slowly forgotten about. So much so that even I haven't heard about this film until I started doing research. Whilst Ran is still being analyzed, re-released on physical media and in cinemas, and holds the title as one of the best films of all time.